Yeah, live na yan, live na. Unmute na ba?
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Before we will start, we first have a prayer to be led by Ma'am Joy. Again, Ma'am Joy.
And let's in the holy presence of the Lord, Heavenly Father. Thank you for bringing us together today. Guide our thoughts, words, and decisions as we begin this three-week conference. Grant us wisdom, unity, and understanding in all that we do. May our work be done with honesty, respect, and the good of everyone involved. All of this we ask in your mighty name.
Thank you. This time, I would like to ask Sir David to please acknowledge the attendance of our back members to see if we are involved. Please go ahead, Sir David.
Good morning. Let us acknowledge the presence of our back members who are present for today. Our back chairman, Engineer Will Iligan,
Present.
back vice chairman, Attorney Alvin Pinto,
Present.
back regular member, Engineer Olivin Imsaka,
Present.
back provisional member, Engineer City Isa Iligan.
Present, sir.
Mr. Chair, there are 4 out of 5 members who are present for today.
Thank you, Sir Dave. Since majority of the back members are in attendance today, then I declare this private conference in quorum. So, Sir Dave, please acknowledge also the attendance of our back secretariat, back DPWH, and of course, the very senior observers and participating contractors. Please, Sir Dave.
Our back secretariat head, Engineer Yuki Casa, back secretariat member, Sir Donato P. Luzon Jr., present, sir. Sir Ruben G. Lora,
Yes, sir.
Ma'am Malo Cristina C. Antefesto, Ma'am Tara E. Ramos,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Marilu Arlas Quinte, Ma'am Flor A. Garcia,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Giselle Q. Naval,
Present, sir.
Sir George L. Sita, present, sir. Jaime Joyo Pasquin,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Sinis Sita Dina,
Present, sir.
and Engineer C.P. Norpaisa Maulan.
Present, sir.
Or back to the BG head, Ma'am Lorica May C. Antonio,
Present.
back to the BG member, Engineer Muhammad Salika Rumpak,
Sir Lids, present.
Engineer Jamila Itantao,
Present, sir.
Engineer C.P. Armacarambon,
Present, sir.
Sir Muhammad Tiabas, and Engineer Marjan P. Bansala. Present, sir.
Bus na daw sumanan ang lang.
Pamalan, Hinday.
Pangalan niya.
Hello, Mr. Chair. Good morning.
Our back provisional member, Engineer Muhammad Hussein Umanan.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir.
And we are from the contractors, from Jamri Builders and Enterprises, that's written by Mona Lisa Sultan and Ginny Moko. That's all, Mr. Chair. Jamri Builders and Enterprises.
Okay, again, welcome everyone for this scheduled private conference for contract ID 26 AM 23 is review 26 KM 0063 until 67. Okay, contractors from Jamray, and of course present online, Engineer Manan. Again, welcome and good morning everyone. So before we start, to ask Engineer Rumpak to please present our eligibility requirements as posted in our IP. Please go ahead, Sir Moy.
Maraming salamat, mahal na Batcher. Good morning sa lahat. Magandang umaga. Mapia kapipita. So, for the eligibility requirements, please refer to the screen while we are still fixing it. Okay. So, for the eligibility requirements, for Class A documents, under the legal documents, registration certificate from SEC for corporation, DTI for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives, valid and current mayor's or business permit from place of business, tax clearance per Executive Order 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. For the technical documents, it shall contain the statements of all ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts, a valid pickup license registration for the type and cost of the contract to bid, construction safety and health program, a statement of the single largest completed contract or SLCC, and then adjusted to current price using Philippine Statistics Authority current price index. And it should have a contract amount equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. And a contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. Please refer to DEO number 117 series of 2017 for this. For the financial documents, an audited financial statements stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Tax returns filed and taxes paid through the BIR filing and payment system, and the computation of NFCC of at least equal to the ABC computed using the prescribed formula. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liability multiplied by 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract. For Class B documents, which applies to joint venture only, a special pickup license and valid joint venture agreement. Under the legal documents, each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective field job certificates of registration in accordance with the RA 12009. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitute compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit all of its ongoing and audited financial statements. For the submission and receipt of bids, the contents of the first envelope or the technical proposal are the following. Number 1, field job certificate and platinum membership, a pickup license and registration in case of joint venture, statement of all of its ongoing government and private contracts, which includes contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. And then a statement of SLCC, NFCC computation, joint venture agreement if applicable. Also, the latest General Information Sheet or GIS reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission for Corporation as per DPWH Memorandum dated November 19, 2025. And then bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period. Also is the project requirements, including organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' personnel, list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment with attached certificate of availability, and then ISO 9001 2015 certification or its latest version as applicable for PCAB size range for large A, large B, medium A, medium B, as per DPWH Department Order number 110 series of 2024, and the omnibus sworn statement in the form prescribed by RA 12009, which is an 11-item omnibus sworn statement. For the bid security, the bid validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission and opening of bids, and the bid security validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission and opening of bids. As to the form and the prescribed amount, if the bid security is cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, the prescribed minimum amount is 2% of ABC. For if it is in the form of bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, minimum amount is 5% of ABC. And if it is a surety bond callable on demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, prescribed minimum amount is 5% of ABC. For the contents of the second envelope or the financial proposal, the financial bid form must be in accordance with the prescribed form. Second, it must be duly signed. The bid prices in the bill of quantities must be duly signed. Third, cash flow by the quarter and payment schedule. And then the duly signed detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. For the bid evaluation, the financial components of the bids of each is considered passed, shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. As to the mode of evaluating bids, it will be based on the lowest calculated bid. So under the completeness of the bid, no price in required item means non-complying. Indicating a 0 or a dash, it means that it is free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. And then bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including, where applicable, BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, bid prices in figures versus words, words will prevail. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual sum prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in the BOQ, the unit cost in the BOQ will prevail. Again, if the bid is above ABC, non-complying. For post-qualification, the following will be verified. The legal requirements such as the licenses, certificates, permits, and the non-inclusion in the blacklist. And as to the technical requirements, the key personnel, as to the minimum work requirements that must be satisfied, the availability and commitment of major construction equipment, and the failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchased agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security per Department Order 58 series of 2012. And we will also recompute the NFCC based on all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. And also, to be verified is the performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Note that a negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts will be post-disqualified. As to the performance in ongoing government and private contracts, failure of the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Then also failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection, all will result to post-disqualification. Please refer to RA 12009 and DO 127 series of 2018 regarding this. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the projects. As per DO number 09 series of 2012, the technical requirements for civil work projects for public bidding. So if a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that first, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and that second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not an employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. Also note that as per DO number 165 series of 2025, the guidelines on the accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants, project engineers, it states there that only accredited project engineers may be assigned to the DPWH projects. These certifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. And also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. As to the contract awarding, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of a Notice of Award or NOA within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 2 days upon receipt thereof. So the following are the common errors in the submission of bids. Number 1, incomplete pages of bid documents, both in technical and financial documents. And the errors in the authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Please note that in the single proprietor, the signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporations or cooperative, board secretary certificate and board resolution. And then for joint venture resolution or agreement, and for partnership as indicated in the articles of partnership. More reminders for the deadline of submission of bids. It will be on July 17, 2026 at 10 o'clock a.m. The bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission. It's either manual or electronic. For the Philippine bidding documents, the new bid form, omnibus sworn statement, and bid securing declaration. And then note that follow the latest NGPA standard forms as uploaded in the gppb.gov.ph website. As to the number of copies of bid proposal, we require 1 original copy and 2 certified true copy of its bid using A4 size bond paper and side bound. If the deadline falls on a non-working day or legal holiday or a special non-working holiday, then the deadline shall be the next working day unless otherwise stated in the bid bulletin, if any. The place of submission of bids will be here at the DPWH Iligan City District Engineering Office, specifically in the conference room. The contractors must observe in the bidding documents the following: pagination, side tabbing, and labeled according to checklist, table of contents that will harmonize the pagination and side tabbing, and compliance with the attached checklist. All prospective bidders are strictly obligated to fully and truthfully disclose all ongoing and awarded but not yet started contracts, such as DPWH contracts and other government and private contracts, by submitting the duly accomplished statement. Failure to submit or declare relevant contracts constitutes a direct ground for disqualification and imposition of appropriate sanctions. All prospective bidders are encouraged to conduct a site inspection and take geotagged photos together with planning and design personnel. That would be all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Sir Moy. Any questions, observers? Do you have any questions with regards to the legal and technical requirements as presented by Engineer Arumpak? If none, then we will proceed with the presentation of each project to be presented by, again, Moy. Okay, go ahead, Moy.
Once again, good morning everyone. So ngayon naman ay italakayin natin ang mga proyektong under pre-bidding conference. So the following are the projects under this pre-bid conference. First, 26 km 0063, reconstruction of damaged roads along Santa Filomena Bonbonon Diquilaan Rugungon Road, kilometer 1541 plus 800 to kilometer 1541 plus 850, Barangay Rugungon, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. Pangalawa, 26 km 0064, construction of road, Barangay Hinatlanon, Station 0 plus 000 to Station 0 plus 200, Iligan City. Pangatlo, 26 km 0065, construction of multi-purpose building, Zone Saturn, Barangay Suarez, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. Pang-apat, 26 km 0066, replacement of permanent weak bridges at Timoga Bridge along Overton to Boroon Boundary Road. Panglima, 26 km 0067, construction completion of multipurpose building health center, Barangay Villaverde, Iligan City. At pang-anim, 26 km 0023, rebid, construction of road, Barangay Luinab, Station 0 to Station 0 plus 200, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. So para sa unang proyekto, 26 km 0063, the contract location ay sa Iligan City. So nakikita nyo ngayon sa screen, itinuturo ng dalawang arrow yung start at end ng proyekto sa Barangay Rugungon. Yang tinuturo ng dalawang white arrow. Okay? Sinikabog. Sa sitio Sinikabog. Tama ba, sir? Sinikabog. Thank you, sir, sa pagtulong. At ito ngayon sa screen ay ang geotag photo ng beginning or ang simula ng ating proyekto. At ito naman ay ang end section. Para sa project description, ang proyektong ito ay mayroong construction of road 0.4 lane kilometer na may duration na 66 calendar days, provision of field office for the engineer rental basis, OSH program, traffic management, removal of structures and obstruction, concrete, earthworks, sub-base and base courseworks, surface courseworks, at saka reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow. Ayan po ang scope of works ng proyektong ito. Para sa minimum equipment requirement, backhoe with breaker, isa, jackhammer, 2, air compressor, all models, 1, dump truck, all models, 12 cubic yard, 290 horsepower, 2, payloader, truck mounted crane, motorized road grader, vibratory roller, water truck pump, all models. As shown in the table. Next. And more minimum equipment requirements required. Okay. Ang approved budget for the contract.
Just one,
Yes, sir.
really, like, as what I have said, please include the apparatus in your list of minimum equipment requirement. When the cooking, please take note. Ito is sa maintenance ni or ano? The project. I think it's a maintenance project. So, maintenance, dyan. Yeah, DV, no. This have,
Reconstruction of
Maintenance.
so sinikabog the bulletin for the minimum equipment requirements. Please include in your, always include in your minimum equipment requirement the apparatus, laboratory apparatus.
So, as reminded by our back chair, please take note, mga observers, and watch out for the bid bulletin, which will include the minimum equipment and minimum laboratory testing apparatus for under the minimum equipment requirements. So watch out for the bid bulletin. So ang approved budget for the contract is 1,991,760 pesos. Again, 1,991,760.00. So for the next project, 26 km 0064, construction of road, Barangay Naplanon, Station 0+0 to Station 0+200, Iligan City. Contract location at Iligan City. So, sa screen ay makikita natin ang location ng project na itinuturo sa mapa. So, this one shows the beginning of the project. Geotag photo of the beginning of the project. And this one shows the end of the project. So as to the project description, construction of road 0.4 lane kilometers, a duration of 41 calendar days, provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis, OSH program, traffic management, earthworks, sub-base and base courseworks, surface courseworks, drainage and slope protection structures, single-arm solar LED roadway lighting, 6-meter pole, concrete, clay, plastic, and fiber pipe. So the scope of works is as shown in the table. For the minimum equipment requirement, please also refer to the table as shown in the screen. The approved budget for this contract is 4,624,620 pesos. 4,624,620.00. And for the next contract, 26 km 0065, construction of multipurpose building, Zone Saturn, Barangay Suarez, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. Contract location at Iligan City. So this map shows the site location. Near the Suarez Barangay Hall. So this is the geotag photo of the site location at the back of Suarez Barangay Hall. As to the project description, construction of one building, 176 calendar days duration, field office, rental basis, permits and clearances, OSH program, earthworks, plain and reinforced concrete works, finishing and other civil works, as well as electrical works. So the scope of works is as shown in the table. For the minimum equipment requirement, it is also shown in this table in the screen. The approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos only. Again, 4,950,000 pesos only. For the 26 km 0066 replacement of permanent peak bridges at Timuga Bridge along Overton to Boroon Boundary Road, contract located at Iligan City. So the map here shows the start and end location of the project, which is the Timoga Bridge. It is near Dodds K Eatery and used store.
Sa Baligya ay dalan mo.
Hi po.
Yung datang ang computer.
At Jasmine Sari-Sari Store.
Parkingan.
Wala, abot pas kanila.
Guwapo daw sa Bisa na nila guwapo Christians. Sa ito nga,
Naglag.
ano ang ganyan yun.
Pero two lanes niya sa ano.
For late na lang. Pero
Patay two lanes mga biyan.
wala pa yan sa ang isa ko lang patay kuminto.
Nako na lang.
Wala akong kuminto para makapag sakto.
Yan natin full screen. No?
Next one.
Mag-lag. Ikuan? So that one shows the geotag photo of the beginning of the project and a geotag photo of the end of the project. And that one is the beginning. So that one again shows the end of the project. So kanang ginalan to sa gamoters no. Nasa tunga. For the project description, it includes replacement of one bridge, 150.8 square meters, and 214 calendar days duration, and the field office for engineer rental basis, OSH program, traffic management, additional geotechnical investigation, earthworks, sub-base and base courseworks, surface courseworks, bridge construction, drainage and slope protection structures, and reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow. So the scope of works is as shown in this table. For the minimum equipment requirements, please refer also to the table shown in the screen. The approved budget for the contract is 17,962,420 pesos. 17,962,420 pesos. For contract 26 KM 0067, construction, completion of multipurpose building, health center, Barangay Villaverde, Iligan City, located at Barangay Villaverde, Iligan City. So the site location is shown in this map. It is beside Villaverde Basketball Court. Beside Villaverde Basketball Court. At the back rather. Sorry for that, Mr. Chair. Thank you for your correction. So the location is at the back of Villaverde Basketball Court, the existing barangay hall. This one shows the building to be completed, which is located at the back of the basketball court. So as to the perspective view. So this is a perspective view I prepared. The colorway is like Jollibee. Jollibee di ka. Sorry. Yeah, pickleball court. So any questions so far from the observer? That's the project description. Project description.
Wala na edit.
So for the project description, it includes facilities for the engineer, other general requirements like permits and clearances. There's also earthworks and plain and reinforced concrete works as shown in this table, and finishing and other civil works. Sorry. And electrical and mechanical works. Again, reminder, please watch out for bid bulletin. As to the minimum equipment requirements, please also refer again to the table shown in the screen.
Next page wala.
The approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos. 4,950,000 pesos. And for the last contract, 26 KM 0023, which is a rebid, construction of road Barangay Luinab Station 0 to Station 0 plus 200, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. Contract located at Barangay Luinab, Iligan City. This map shows the starting and end location of the project. It is near the Luinab Small Landfill. For the geotag photo of the beginning, is shown here in the screen. And this one shows the geotag photo of the end portion of the project. Project description involves construction of road 0.4 lane kilometer with a duration of 47 calendar days and includes field office for the engineer rental basis, OSH program, traffic management, earthworks, sub-base and base courseworks, surface courseworks, and single arm solar LED roadway lighting, 6-meter pole, 50 watts to 80 watts. Again, the scope of works of this contract is shown in this table in the screen. Just sit down. Okay. And please thumbs up, observer, if you're done with taking picture. As to the minimum equipment requirement, please also refer to the table as shown in the screen. Okay. So, please thumbs up. So the approved budget for the contract is 4,671,810 pesos. Again, 4,671,810 pesos. Again, reminders to everyone to watch out for bid bulletin if any.
That's all.
Thank you. That would be all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, again, thank you very much, General Arumpak. Observers, contractors, do you have any questions? For the projects presented by Engineer Moy? Camry? Any questions? Camry? Wala. Clarifications? For clarifications, as what I have said, please review your minimum equipment requirements, no? So please load those required under DEO 11, inclusion of minimum equipment apparatus, testing apparatus. So please include it in our minimum equipment requirements. And again, for the contractors, please always watch out for our bid bulletins, no? Wala tayo during sa submission. What else? Reminder. Our opening will be
On July 17, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay, so July 17, 10 a.m. So be sure to drop before 10 a.m. or else you can buy your bidding documents as early as on advertising of the lasting time and magpalit. Any other reminders? Wala na. Back members, any reminders? None, then who wants to move for the adjournment of our pre-bid conference?
Move to adjourn this video conference to prepare. Then we should prepare.
Okay, it has been moved by Attorney Quinto and seconded by Engineer Tata. Then I declare this pre-bid conference adjourned. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for attending, Jamray. Of course, to all the back members and feedback with secretariat. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Good morning.
Thank you, everyone.